Hi everyone. This is a quick tutorial on how to put together a Dropbox that will evaluate the students for plagiarism. So the program is called Turn It In, and they actually don't call it a Dropbox anymore. It's sort of confusing. They call it assignments, and you'll see this big box up right here. So what ends up happening is you go to your assignments, and what you want to do is create a new assignment. We'll call it our final project. Put X at the end because I already have a final project. And you could put your instructions in here, whatever it might be. It's individual. What you want to do is force them to submit a file. If you do a text submission, what they could do is they could put a link to a Google document, but the Turn-In program will not go to that Google document and scan it. So you want the students to submit a PDF file. So we're going to make sure that this is a file submission. And right down here, originality check. This will turn the program on for checking for plagiarism. And you'll give it a score. Maybe it's out of 100. If you've set up your marks, then you would click on grade item. If you don't have marks set up inside of the program, then just leave this blank. Oh, it's always good to do a category, so it puts it in your list of all your assignments. It'll group all the same, unit 1 activities together, unit 2 activities together, or your final project activities together. I just so happen to have a rubric for this one, so I could add the rubric to it. You're going to have to find out how to create a rubric, but I'm not going to show you that today. And click Save and Close. Now it's set up. And what's going to happen is when the students submit their work, it's going to take a little while to scan through the entire program or through the entire document. But once it does, I'll just show you what this looks like. I think this is it. Yep. So I've blanked off so you can't see the students' names here, but you'll see that this Turn It In program will give a rating. Now, it's not surprising to see anywhere up to 30 some odd percent as coming out as identical to something else, because all of their footnotes will be identical. Any quotes that they've made will be identical. All of their inline citations and so on. So it's not unusual to see upwards of about 30%. The alarm bells go off once you're getting in the 40 and 50% range. So, and what does it look like? Well, once you click on that one of those little buttons there, this is what's going to come up. And you'll see here that it's going to say this section right here, number 2, is coming from this website, and 2% of the paper has come from that website. Whereas this is matching up somewhat with a paper submitted to Turn It in some class at some point before. So this is low-level stuff. It's when you see the whole paragraph highlighted and you click on it, it's like Wikipedia. So what I would suggest you do is to make your own fake essay and submit it to your own class. And run it through the Turn-In program. And then what you can do is you can show your students, oh, hey, this is how easy it is for the software to catch you for plagiarism. And, in the grade 9, 10 level, what they're going to do is they're going to have to rewrite that portion of the essay or else accept the lower mark. Or if it's a senior grade, it's up to you whether you're even going to be marking it at that point, but it all depends on how well you've laid the groundwork with plagiarism. All right, so that's how to set it up with D2L.